Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor. I
And
will
if
do
you're
that.
not able, Mr. Chair, Director General, na gawin lahat ng mga bagay na ito, that you are willing to resign your position.
Mr. Chair, I serve at the pleasure of the Filipino people and the President and the Secretary. I'm willing, if told, to resign from my position. But right now, I will not resign because I have a duty, a task to do. And please give me more time because sinalo ko lahat itong problema ito, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, I salute you in saying that. I salute you in saying that. Hopefully, Mr. Chair, that you will be serious enough to be able to check on the corruption of Bucor. Why? Look, this Congress is giving you all the budget you need. At sinabi ko, Mr. Chair, nung last hearing natin, nais pa nating dagdagan ang budget upang magawa nyo na ang dapat nyong gawin. Pero sa hearing na ito, nakikita ko na nagtuturuan kayo dito. Hindi ko alam kung sino dapat ang i-blame dito. You're blaming each other. And then all of you are saying that none of you is corrupt. Oh, para bang nakikita ko kung hindi lang sa mga PDL, magmo-motion akong gawing 1 peso ang budget ninyo. I'm going to look into your report, but Mr. Chair, Madam Chair, Director General, before the budget hearing of Bucor starts, I would like to see that report. Can you promise that, Director General?
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor. I will do that before the budget hearing.
Mr. Chair, ito lang huli. With the attitude that I see in Madam Angie Bautista, even in this hearing, I do not believe that she is telling all the truth. Marami pa tayong panahon para makita tayo rito.
Your Honor.
Maraming
That's
salamat,
it, Mr. Chair.
Congressman Abante. As much as we wanted to support the good general on his advocacy, to cleanse the Bucor, unfortunately, putting your men, under a suspension or something, a preventive suspension can be done. But of course, yung mga regular civil service eligible and under the protection of our CSC, hindi natin sila basta-basta matatanggal eh. Even si Superintendent Angie Bautista, she is still protected under the civil service. But of course, with the due duress from the good DG, Deputy General, I think preventive suspension can suffice, no? But of course, it is within the power that was vested in you by the Republic of the Philippines. And coincidentally, I was trying to see the news article that I have read this morning, together with the report of the COA, with regards to the project that was initiated by Bucor. It's a 1 billion project consisting of four projects in Iwahig, in Davao, consisting, I think it's like 200 million plus each. So itong mga project na to, according to COA, ay bayad na siya ng almost 92% lahat. Unfortunately, the accomplishment report is within within 47 to 57%. So in other words, nagbayad na ang Bucor ng almost 92% doon sa 1 billion pesos, pero ang accomplishment pa lamang ay umaabot lamang ng 50%. Now, with your pronouncement, General Katapang, sinasabi mo that one way of trying to solve yung mga problems that we have in the Bucor, especially itong mga ganitong klase na kaya nag-trigger itong ating investigation, ay ma-decongest. And by congesting the Bucor, we have to regionalize all our PDLs and bringing them to different regions. Now, ang tanong, with this observation, compliance audit na nanggaling sa COA, 1 billion pesos was allotted by Congress sa 4 na proyekto, 50% compliance, 92% ang binayad na ng gobyerno. Ano po ang ginagawa ng hepe ng Bucor about this? I know this is a time ni General Bantag, but of course, it is your responsibility to make it sure na yung ating po mga proyekto ay may pagpatuloy. Kasi 2020 pa to eh. And under the SACOA, nag-LD na kayo, liquidating damage na kayo for almost 121 days na. Last December. So kung last December, 121 days na LD, What more ngayon? August na ngayon. So, General Katapang, ano po masasabi nyo dito sa mga proyektong ito?
Of course, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, we will finish the job. We will finish the construction because by September, it is expected to be finished, the bow.
Have you called the attention of the contractor?
Yes,
Sino contractor dito?
Garay.
Si CB Garay,
Garay Beef.
Rocky Corporation, saka yung PPG
Yes.
contractor.
yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
So, pinagbayad nyo rin ba sila nung tinatawag nating LD?
Yes,
Liquidation
we're
damage?
asking them to pay, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
How much ang babayaran nila?
Can I ask?
Yes,
Tony Pereira, because he's the
General
one
Pereras.
investigating.
Yes, Your Honor, I was the one who called up the Garay builders and asked them to pay the liquidated damages. The maximum amount is the 10% of the total amount, that will be 29 million, Your Honor.
So, they're paying 29 million for the LD.
Yes, Your Honor, we are computing that, Your Honor. Together with, they are on appeal with us. We are considering that. And actually, Your Honor, we have the contractor is about to finish. We asked them to finish the project. It's about 84% with respect to lot 1. And it will be expected to be finished by September, Your Honor. With respect to lot 2, already 77.33%, and it will be finished by November, Your Honor.
So, in other words, itong ating mga project na to ay pwede ng lipatan ng ating mga PDL pagdating ng end of the year.
Yes,
So,
Your
to make it shorter, no? Ilan na pwedeng ilipat ng mga PDL from the NBP on these 4 sites? Ilan na pwede ilipat?
Actually, Your Honor, sa lot 1 and lot 2 for 2 sites only, about maybe 1,000 Your Honor.
General Katapang, is that accurate?
We can maximize the space because the space is good for the medium. They can they can occupy maybe 10 to 15. If I maximize the space without really making it overcrowded, I can move as many as about 2,000 to 2,500, Mr.
So, in other words,
Chair.
yung 30,000 natin na existing sa Bucor, may lilipat natin doon to ang 2,500 sa apat o sa dalawa?
Sa dalawa pa lang,
Sa dalawa pa
Mr.
lamang.
Chair,
Tapos
kasi
another 2,500 at malilipat natin.
yes,
And that
Mr.
is
Chair.
1 billion pesos na
Yes,
project
Mr.
consisting 4 projects. So makakapaglipat ka ng almost 5,000 sa apat na project.
We will maximize the space.
Okay, in other words, kung
Mr.
meron
Chair.
pa tayong matitira mga 25,000, at least another 5 billion pesos for the infrastructure para mailipat natin lahat ng mga PDLs na nandito sa NBP. Okay, going to one issue that I wanted to ask as well, no? With the indulgence of Congressman ako pa, I know you're the next interpellator, but may nabasa ako tungkol doon sa pagkain. And that's the reason why I asked the caterer na to be here. Andito ba yung caterer natin? So yung ano ba yan? AFS ba yan? AFS saka yung Mangkiko.
Ang Kiko.
O Mangkiko. Because according sa COA din, binabasa ko ang report ng COA, ang problem dito ay yung pagkain na you have contracted with the AFS. AFS ba yan o Mangkiko? Nakipagkontrata kayo sa caterer ng 10-day cycle of menu consisting this kind of food. May mga nutritional factors that was considered by your nutritionist. And according to that, 2,000 calorie a day. And then, ang sinasabi doon, dapat 2 cup of rice will be given to the PDL na lalaki. But unfortunately, isa lang binibigay. Tapos, iba ang nakalagay sa menu. Thereby constituting damage to the nutrition of our PDLs. Kaya pala tayo maraming namamatay kasi yung pagkain na binibigay, mali eh. Hindi in accordance to what the nutritionist approved doon sa kontrata.